Hey, it's Raven Tactical here. What we're going to do is do a little bit of a demonstration to show you some basic fire team movements, fire squad movements, using the standard lovely plastic armament. So we have two opposing teams, right? So we're going to kind of not worry about these guys for the moment and push them off to the side. So in your standard fire team or squad element, you're going to have basically a team leader. And we're going to use this guy as the team leader. You're going to have, basically, I look at it as you're going to have riflemen because we don't have machine guns technically. So you're going to have in a wedge format, kind of riflemen, and it's going to be in a diamond format. So you're going to have the radio guy and kind of riflemen. So this gives you 6 people, which is probably more than most people would have. But this allows you to do 2 things. One, you could break up into 3, and you can move and be able to flank. But it also allows you to kind of move in with 360-degree protection. The radio guy, you can call him a medic too, could sit in there, and you got flanking element here, and you're a little bit staggered. So as you're moving through. Now, let's say you did come across the evil green Area 51 people that are storming Area 51, and let's say they're trying to take Area 51 from us. So I'm gonna kind of move these guys back and set up the little ambush here. So you have your Area 51 hipsters trying to attack. They got online. They're gonna try to ambush you. So they're sitting up here. They got their radio guy back here, and what would happen is if you were guys, you were in your little formation. You were in a formation. I'm gonna set this all up. It's a little fun. Wish I could do stop animation, right? So if you were in your formation right here, what the squad leader of the command would be as you approached and you started getting ambushed would be a come online command, which would put everybody here to kind of come up, and you're going to come online. And these guys are going to come online, and the radio guy might stay back a little bit to be out of the way. So now you're coming online as they're online. What you could do is you could start basically an L-shaped ambush where you could send these 3 would be able to maneuver around. You'd have these 3 break off. So these 3 are online. These 3 go push out. And as they push out, they're going to wind up coming around the side, and they're going to come around the side and come up this way. So imagine him with a gun, and so now they're going to come on here. Now you kind of have an L-shaped flank, or excuse my terms, I'm not using it correctly from the book. But now it's L-shaped. You have these guys who are drawing the fire from their initial ambush, but now you have these guys who are going to come along the side, and now they're going to push. As they're pushing, they're going to radio or yell off to lift fire, which means instead of firing directly and doing kind of the suppressive fire this way, they're going to focus the fire a little bit to the left as they push forward and come through, and basically kill, eliminate, kill as they come through. And as they get fire, they're going to have a ceasefire as they get by this way so that they don't get hit by their own guys. So if you can kind of look at it that way, they would kind of focus their fire and shifting to the left. Still kind of maybe it would be drawing their fire, kind of putting them in a position of where they're focusing everything on the front. You come through here and flank, and you wind up eliminating everything this way. It's a pretty basic concept, but not a lot of people go over it. It's really kind of rudimentary on that end. I think in squad formations, I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a series on the different roles of your prepper groups, or if you want to call it militia groups, what each member in a squad should have and do. And I'll start that series as well. It shouldn't be too bad, but I think I'm starting to see a series or a kind of a popular opinion on crew serve or a heavy gunner setup in squad mode. So really appreciate you guys looking into this. It's kind of crude. It's the first time I've set this up. If people like it, I'm going to try to set up more using kind of this visual demonstration too. Comment, hit like, subscribe. If I use the wrong terms, I really apologize. It's not really my forte of what I did for a living. What I did was more on the mechanical side, and we dabbled with it. I mean, everybody gets the entry into it. So if you can hit comment, subscribe, like, let me know if you want more of this kind of technique stuff or if this was kind of dumb. So thank you, and Raven Tackle signing out.